Hey everyone! Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be diving into the world of gearbox problems. Whether you're a seasoned mechanic or a weekend warrior, chances are you've encountered a gearbox issue at some point. In this video we'll be exploring the common symptoms, causes, and solutions for a variety of gearbox problems. We'll also be providing some tips on how to prevent these issues from happening in the first place. So, if you're ready to learn more about gearbox problems, then let's get started. Transmission fluid leak. A transmission fluid leak can be a serious problem, as it can lead to transmission failure. Transmission fluid is essential for lubricating the moving parts of the transmission and keeping it cool. If there is a leak, the transmission will not be properly lubricated and could overheat. This can cause the transmission to slip or even seize up completely. There are a few things you can do to check for a transmission fluid leak. First, look under your car for any signs of fluid leaking from the transmission. You may also be able to smell the transmission fluid if there is a leak. If you see or smell transmission fluid, it is important to take your car to a mechanic as soon as possible. Speed slip. Speed slip is another common transmission problem. This occurs when the transmission slips out of gear while you are driving. This can be caused by a variety of factors, including worn-out clutch plates, a low transmission fluid level, or a problem with the transmission control module. If your car is experiencing speed slip, it is important to take it to a mechanic as soon as possible. Speed slip can be dangerous, as it can cause you to lose control of your car. Other transmission problems. There are a number of other transmission problems that can occur. These include grinding noises. This is often a sign of worn-out gears or bearings. Difficulty shifting gears. This can be caused by a variety of factors, including a low transmission fluid level, a problem with the clutch, or a problem with the transmission control module. Burning smell. This is often a sign of overheating transmission fluid. If you are experiencing any of these problems, it is important to take your car to a mechanic as soon as possible. Transmission problems can be serious and can lead to expensive repairs if they are not addressed promptly. Additional tips. Regularly check your transmission fluid level and top it off as needed. Have your transmission fluid changed every 30,000 to 60,000 miles. Avoid driving with a low transmission fluid level. If you experience any transmission problems, take your car to a mechanic as soon as possible. By following these tips, you can help to prevent transmission problems and keep your car running smoothly. Transmission overheating is a common problem that can be caused by a number of factors, including towing heavy loads, driving in hot weather, or low transmission fluid levels. If your transmission is overheating, you may notice a burning smell, slipping gears, or difficulty shifting. If you experience any of these symptoms, it's important to pull over to a safe location and let your transmission cool down before continuing to drive. The check engine light is a warning light that indicates a problem with your vehicle's emission system. If your check engine light is on, it's important to have your vehicle checked by a qualified mechanic as soon as possible. The problem could be something minor like a loose gas cap, or it could be something more serious like a faulty oxygen sensor. A bumpy transmission in neutral can be caused by a number of factors, including worn-out transmission mounts, a damaged torque converter, or low transmission fluid levels. If you experience a bumpy transmission in neutral, it's important to have your vehicle checked by a qualified mechanic as soon as possible. Hard shifts accompanied by grinding and hissing noises are a sign of a serious transmission problem. If you experience these symptoms, it's important to have your vehicle towed to a qualified mechanic as soon as possible. The problem could be a worn-out clutch, a damaged transmission, or a failing torque converter. Rattling noises coming from your transmission can be caused by a number of factors, including loose bolts, worn-out bearings, or a damaged gear. If you experience rattling noises coming from your transmission, it's important to have your vehicle checked by a qualified mechanic as soon as possible. Transmission problems can be a major inconvenience, but they can also be dangerous if left untreated. If you experience any of the symptoms listed above, it's important to have your vehicle checked by a qualified mechanic as soon as possible.